What's up, everyone? HD Productions. I don't know why I said that, but let's start this video. That was really weird. I'm sorry for doing that. You probably got scared by that. I just did it again. You probably got scared by that. But today we're doing a March Madness bracket. I have no clue about college basketball. All I know is that Gonzaga is really good and that Wisconsin barely even made it. Where are they on here? Are they even on here? Wait. I would have sworn they were on here. Am I just really dumb or something? Okay, I'm just gonna go through it. I don't know if they made it or not. I don't think they made it. But yeah, I know nothing about college basketball. I've only seen like half a game all year combined. I watched like a quarter of one game and a quarter of another. They're both Wisconsin. I don't even remember who they were versing the first game. I remember they were versing Iowa the second game. And the refs sold that game. Come on now. Those calls at the end were trash. Some guy elbowed another guy in the face. They didn't even do anything. The same guy did a play where he was like and he shot it, and he wasn't even touched, but they called a foul, so then he got free throws for it, and it was awful, and they won the game because of that guy's cheap calls. But, so, I'm going to go against Iowa in this tournament, because they kind of cheated with the refs. But, let's start it off. Gonzaga, obviously, is going to win, because they have a bye, according to this. I need to refresh this so I can actually, like, make sure it works. You know, kind of. Okay, I'm just gonna cut this part of the video. Okay, it works now. I think. Gonzaga does not have a bye, but they are gonna win in the first game. I think, because they're 26-0 or something. But, yeah, Gonzaga is a beast, and I think they're really good because they're the best team in college. I mean, obviously they're good, but, yeah, they're going to win the first round. I think that's kind of known, but, yeah. Okay, next one, Oklahoma versus Missouri. I got Oklahoma. I don't know why, but I've always had kind of a connection to OU. It's maybe a little biased, but I got OU winning this one. So, yeah. Then, Creighton versus UCSB. I think Creighton's going to win because they're ranked number 5. I've never heard of that school before, but... Or UCSB. Yeah, I've never heard of either school, but I think Creighton's going to win because they're higher ranked. Then Virginia versus Ohio. I think Virginia's going to win because they're in 2K. Like, you can plan the team in 2K. In Ohio, you can't play, so haha. And they're a 4 seed, so yeah. Then we got USC. Doesn't say where they're versing in here for some reason. I guess they'll win that game. If you don't believe me, here. If you don't believe me, look at that. USC is versing nobody in that, apparently. But then we have Kansas versus Eastern Washington. I got Kansas because I like their logo. Well, Eastern Washington has a cool logo as well. But Kansas is ranked number 3, so they're going to win that game. Then, Oregon versus VCU. I think... You know, upset. The first upset of the video. I think VCU is going to win. Because they're lower ranked. They're 10 and Oregon's 7. So, yeah, VCU is going to win that one. Even though I really like Oregon. And I want to go to Oregon. Not as a college, but I want to go to the state someday. I got Iowa versus Grand Canyon. I've heard of GCU before. I always get ads for it on YouTube for some reason. But I think Iowa's going to win because they're number 2. And then we have Michigan versus, again, doesn't say who they're versing for some reason, but they're versing no one apparently. Then we have, so Michigan's going to win, I guess. LSU versus St. Bonaventure. Never heard of that. Just LSU, I guess. Colorado versus Georgetown. Georgetown, that's where Allen Iverson went. Sure, another upside, I guess. Georgetown's going to win that one. No clue about either of them. Then I have Florida State versus UNC Greensboro. Never heard of that. I think Florida State's going to win. Or University of North Carolina, Greensboro. Yeah, North Carolina. But I've never heard of that school, so I think Florida State's going to win. Then I got BYU. Again, doesn't say who they're versing for some reason, which is really annoying. So apparently they're going to win. Maybe Zach Wilson's going to be at the game, I guess. I don't know. Then we have Texas versus Abilene Christian. I don't know what that is, but Texas. Then we got UConn versus Maryland. I think UConn's going to win because they're higher ranked. And then we got Alabama versus Iowa. Not Iowa. Iona. Is that a typo? Is that a typo? Alabama. I think it's Iona because I think it says that in the logo as well. But yeah, I guess whatever. Wait, what was that? Alabama. They're gonna win in the first round. Then we got Baylor versus Hartford. Is that in that one song? No, it's Harvard, not Hartford. Okay, well, Baylor's going to win because they're number one. We got North Carolina. Hey, Wisconsin did make it. Okay. But they're versing Michael Jordan and Vince Carter's former school. This paper's in the way. But they're versing Vince Carter and Michael Jordan's former school. So they're going to lose. Yay, that's, this list is not biased because I just knocked out my favorite team in the first round. We got Villanova versus Winthrop. I think Villanova's going to win. I have no clue. I don't know any players right now. The only player I know is something Trice, number 0, the point guard for Wisconsin. That's the only player I know. But I'm just doing this because this is a sports channel, so I have to. It's an easy video. But yeah, Villanova versus Winthrop. Villanova's going to win. Purdue versus North Texas. Purdue. Texas Tech versus Utah State. You know what? Let's have some fun. Utah State is going to win. If there's any Utah State fans out there, comment below. Because I just pick your team to beat Patrick Mahomes' former school. And, not Baker Mayfield's from Oklahoma. Patrick Mahomes played Baker Mayfield in one time, and they broke the record for, touchdowns in a single game or something. But, yeah. I think Utah State's going to win. Go Utah, I guess. Arkansas versus Colgate. Like the toothpaste. So apparently there's toothpaste competing in this tournament. So Arkansas is going to win that one. Then we got Florida versus Virginia Tech. Florida, in my 2K career, I played for Florida because I like Florida. And I think Florida's a cool state. But yeah, Florida's going to win that one. Ohio State versus Oral Roberts. Why is there so much teeth things? Colgate and Oral? Wow. Okay. But Oral Roberts versus Ohio State. Ohio State's going to win. They're the 2 seed. Illinois versus Drexel. Clyde Drexler. Illinois is going to win because they're number 1. Loyola Chicago. You know what? Loyola Chicago's going to win. Because it has Chicago in it, and I've been there twice, and it's a cool city. If New York wasn't as cool, that's what Chicago is. I'm sorry to anyone who lives in Chicago, but it's true. It's true. But Loyola Chicago is going to beat Georgia Tech. Then we got Tennessee versus Oregon State. Oregon State's going to win. That's an upset right there. Oklahoma State versus Liberty. I think Liberty is going to win. Another upset. San Diego State versus Syracuse. You know what? San Diego State. They have a cool logo. And I like San Diego. It's another cool city. West Virginia versus Morehead State. West Virginia. I like West Virginia's logo. Okay, I need to stop basing this off their logos. But Clemson versus Rutgers. Where's Rutgers? Is Rutgers in Wisconsin? Okay, never mind. I don't think it's in Wisconsin, but I think Clemson's going to win because they have the better football team. If there's a team that has a better football team, I'm picking them to win. I'm sorry. Houston versus Cleveland State. You know what? Another upset. Cleveland State's going to beat Houston in the first round. Nope. Wait, yes. Cleveland State's going to beat Houston in the first round. I'm sorry, Houston fans. I'm sorry if you live in Texas and are a Houston fan, but you're losing in the first round. Mark my words. That's the one that I'm going to place my money on. Okay, second round now. Oklahoma versus Gonzaga. That's not really a question. Gonzaga's going to win that one, definitely, because they're the better team. They're 26-0. It would be hard for a team to stop them, but I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything, but it's going to be hard for them to stop. It's going to be hard for anyone to stop them. Then we have Creighton versus Virginia. I think Creighton's going to win. Again, I like their logo. This is the worst thing. I'm going to get all of these wrong. Every single one's going to be wrong. Then we got USC versus Kansas. You know what? USC is going to win. I like Kansas more, but USC is going to win. Then we got VCU versus Iowa. Whoa, I just clicked on something and then, okay. VCU versus Iowa. I think it's going to be a close game. It's going to come to the final shot. Iowa's going to win, though, because they're the 2 seed. We got Michigan versus LSU. Upset alert. LSU's winning. I don't like LSU at all because they're good in football. And they're overdogs, not underdogs. Except for this game, but they're going to win this game. Then we got Georgetown versus Florida State. I think Florida State's going to win. I have to stop picking teams because I like their logos and because they have good former players. Florida State's winning. BYU versus Texas. I think Texas is going to win that one. UConn versus Alabama. UConn's going to win that one. It's hard to remember all of these because they don't, move up into the bracket at all. They just, stay there. So I need to, remember every team that I picked. So Baylor versus Baylor versus North Carolina. Baylor's going to win that one. They're the 1 seed. Then Villanova versus Purdue, I think. I think I picked Purdue to win. Villanova, because their team is never mind, their team's a lower rank, but Purdue is a better football team. So I think Villanova's going to win because they're more lopsided. If a team has a really good football team, they can't have a really good basketball team unless they're Wisconsin. I didn't want to say it because I like Wisconsin because I live in Wisconsin, but they're consistent in both. They're consistently good in both. What was I even saying? Oh yeah, I think Villanova's gonna win because their football team's worse. That's really weird, but yes, it's gonna happen. Utah State versus Colgate. Utah State versus Arkansas. Utah State with another upset. Utah State's gonna come in clutch and win. Then we got Virginia Tech. Florida versus Ohio State. Ohio State's gonna win. That's the team. Ohio State's good in football and basketball, but Ohio State's gonna win that one. I don't want them to because they're kind of rivals with Wisconsin a little bit. That was weird. Just skip past this. Then we got Illinois versus Loyola Chicago. Illinois. I'm sorry, Loyola Chicago. Loyola Chicago. I don't know how to say that, but Illinois is gonna win. I spent too much time trying to say that, even though they're gonna lose. But Tennessee versus Liberty. Tennessee is gonna win. They're higher ranked. No, I picked Oregon State for that one, I think. Did I? I don't know if okay. I'll just say I picked Oregon State for that one. Liberty won that game. Liberty's going to win that game. Then we got San Diego State versus West Virginia. West Virginia's going to win. They're higher seed. They're half the other seed. San Diego is 6. West Virginia is 3. So cut that in half. West Virginia's going to double San Diego State's score. I can't talk. Ow, my neck just hurt. But score. Double the score. West Virginia's winning. Clemson versus Cleveland State. Clemson. Oh, I thought that was... Oh, Yannick Ngakoue is close to a deal with the Raiders. Yay. That was random, but okay. Yes, Clemson's beating Cleveland State. Okay, third round, everybody. We got Creighton versus Gonzaga. I got Creighton, man. I don't know why. I've never heard of the team before, but they lit it up this year. Ranked 5. Creighton's winning that game. Haha. Then we got USC versus Iowa. I think USC is going to win that game. Then we got LSU versus Florida State. I got Florida State winning that one. Then I got Texas versus UConn. I got Texas winning that one. Texas winning that one. That was cringy. I'm sorry. Then we got Baylor versus Villanova. I got Villanova in that one. Okay, Texas Tech versus Ohio State. Not Texas Tech, sorry. I'm sorry to you Texas Tech fans. But Utah State versus Ohio State. Sorry, Utah State, but you're not making it any farther. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about it. But it's going to be okay. Okay, I'm going to shut up. But Ohio State's going to win that one. I need to write this down because I'm going to forget all of this. Oops. Where's a pencil? Time lapse for me trying to find a pencil. Found one. Okay, I need to write everyone that I won. Everyone down. So I got Creighton versus USC, I think. Then Florida State versus Texas. Okay. That's that part of it. Then Villanova versus Villanova versus Ohio State. Okay. Then we got okay, I haven't looked at this yet, but okay. So we have Illinois versus Liberty. Illinois is definitely winning that one. So then West Virginia versus Clemson. So West Virginia. Wait, I didn't. No, I wasn't supposed to say that. No. Sorry, I wasn't supposed to. Wait, was I? I don't know if I was supposed to say that or not. Was I supposed to say that? I don't know if I was supposed to say that or not, but I said it. Fight me for it. This is a long video. Wait a second. What is happening right now? Okay, so Where did Illinois even go? So Illinois. I'm so confused right now. Illinois versus Tennessee. Illinois. Okay, I have no clue what's going on right now. I'm so confused. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to the... I'm so stressed right now. I have no clue what's going on. Time lapse and me trying to figure out what is happening right now. I figured it out. I hope. West Virginia versus Illinois, not West Virginia versus Clemson. I got that part wrong. I already predicted West Virginia versus Clemson. Okay. Wait. Off-season news from the NFL. Oh, Terrence Brooks. Okay, Terrence Brooks was signed by the Texans, formerly the Patriots. But now we have Creighton versus USC. Creighton is winning that. Florida State versus Texas. Texas. Villanova versus Ohio State. My mind says Ohio State, but my heart says Villanova. I'm going Ohio State. West Virginia versus Illinois. I'm going West Virginia. Okay, so that means Creighton versus Texas and Ohio State versus West Virginia. Creighton versus Texas. I don't know of any players that are on any of these teams anymore, but Texas is winning that one. And then Ohio State versus West Virginia. You know what? West Virginia. Sorry, Ohio State. But you guys suck compared to West Virginia. Texas versus West Virginia in the championship. Who's going to win? Like for part 2. Goodbye. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that because I'm not a loser. Texas versus West Virginia in the championship. Who's going to win? I don't know. Okay. Siri's going to decide. Pick a number 1 or 2. 1 is Texas. Pick a number 1 or 2. 1 is Texas.
The answer is 73.
Nope. Nope. Okay, so 1 is Texas, 2 is West Virginia. Pick a number 1 or 2.
The answer is 62.
Pick a number up to 2.
That would be 80.
That's not what I'm asking. Pick a number 1 or 2.
The answer is 91.
Pick a number 1 through 2.
It's 2.
West Virginia's winning. Siri decided that. Congrats, West Virginia fans. Siri thinks you're going to win the NCAA March Madness tournament. Let's go, West Virginia fans. Yay. Random video. I just realized that the March Madness thing is starting soon. Tomorrow. Wait, when? I don't know when it's starting, but it's starting sometime soon. And it was on my recommended page. It was like breaking down each team in March Madness tournament, and it was like 4 hours long. But I finished the bracket. West Virginia versus Texas in the championship. I will delete my channel if it's not that. Just kidding. I'll delete my channel. Wait a second. Okay. Here's the thing. If the final 4 are Creighton, Texas, Ohio State, and West Virginia, I'll delete my channel. Okay? Wait, no. If Creighton, Texas, Ohio State, and West Virginia are the final 4, I'll reveal my full name, my full address, and my full social security number. Goodbye, everybody. Have a nice day. See you later.